so I went and I cut all my pieces out, and there's the big piece on the floor. That piece only has the skirt piece on it, so I really didn't need to cut anything on that one. But on all my other pieces that are now scattered on the floor, because the air conditioner came on, and it's still moving. Oh, there goes another one. Anywho, I cut all my pieces out separately. I put that one piece that I didn't need, that is the pockets, that piece number 4, I put it over to the side. And I wanted to show you something that I did when I cut my pieces out too. This is something that my apparel teacher taught us in class a long time ago in high school. Every now and then I forget, and every now and then I remember. She said that you really don't have to cut the entire piece out until you put it on the fabric. And that'll make sure that you cut exactly on the line where it is. All you have to do is just grab a highlighter and just highlight the lines that you need. So all you have to do is just find the 10 here. Where is it? Right there. And find out which part it's pointing to and just highlight that whole area. And then once you place it on your fabric, then you can cut it out exactly on the lines where you need it. Now what I'm about to do is come over here to the ironing board, because all these pieces are real wrinkly. So I am going to iron this, iron it down, speak Chris, so that it's not wrinkly anymore. Just because it's, I don't know, it's like a pet peeve. It's pissing me off because it's so wrinkly. I guess I'm used to working with the regular pattern paper when I make my own patterns, and so that was getting on my nerves. Okay, so that's piece number 2. Go through and iron all your pieces. Don't worry about cutting them out exactly on the line. We'll do that in a minute. Go grab a highlighter too if you got one. If not, get a pen or something that's going to let you know that this is the line you need to cut on, okay? Okay, so if you look closely here, you can see, as an example, where I highlighted, and I just highlighted the entire edge. Now be careful with edges like this, where it has the little arrows that are pointing at the edge, and it says center back on fold. That means that this is going to be mirrored across this line, okay? So you'll have 2 of the same pieces next to each other right along that line, okay? But basically, I just went ahead and in certain spots you can see where it's all one line, and then down here where it gets kind of crazy, you have to kind of guesstimate where the line is here until you can see the line again. But this is line 10, so that's where I'm cutting out, or gonna be cutting, and so I just highlighted it. Okay, and do that on all the pieces that have like 20 different size things on it. That way you can see what you'll be cutting out. Hey, I want to tell you also, when you're highlighting, be careful, because you know this paper is real thin, and your highlighter ink is going to go through it, and it's going to mess up your table if you don't, because I don't know if you can tell, I already got highlighter juice all on this picture. So be careful and just make sure that number 1, you're highlighting on the right line, and then number 2, that you're not messing up your table. And you never know, this highlighter juice, ink, whatever, could come off on the fabric that you're going to use and mess up your fabric. So just be careful, y'all. Pay attention. And also, you don't have to highlight every single line. Like if you get down here to this end part and it doesn't have all the different sizes down here, this part is the same on every size. So unless you're getting like highlighter happy, then you don't have to highlight that part, you know, unless you just want a color or something. So anyway, that's okay. So I have my muslin rolled out on the floor, and I done rolled Miss Homegirl over there out of the way, because we won't need her later on until the end when we fit in the dress. So I got piece 5, which is the big old skirt piece, and goes all the way down here, and then we have this fabric left over. Now you can see I have my fabric done horizontally, and I have it folded like hamburger style. And that is because I can fit this way, and it takes up most of the fabric. instead of taking up a big old whole length of the fabric. And it has to be on fold, and I have my fabric folded here. You can kind of see that, so that this edge is going on the fold. Then I also found piece number 2, which also has to be on the fold, and I have it over here. And then we're supposed to cut 4 pieces, is that right? No, supposed to cut 2 on the fold. So it ends up being 4 of these single pieces, but they're gonna be connected on this fold line, so it'll just be 2 whole pieces. So you see the orange stops here, so I have enough space to do another one. So what I'm gonna do is cut just like right on the outskirts over here, and then come down this part right here. So that way, oh, and also cut all the way down here, and then cut this horizontal cut right there. That way this can all be, I can pick this piece up and fold it again, and that way I can cut all the pieces out at once and do this. Then I'm going to show you this right quick. Piece number 6 is the ruffle piece at the bottom of the dress. So what we're going to do, I'll move homegirl a little bit more, she's still in the way. So what we're going to do is take piece number 6, and I think I can fit both pieces on here. Let me see. Hold on, let me set this up. Let's see. Place my finger here. Yep, I can get both pieces out of there. So now for piece 6, they want us to cut 4 out on the fold. So that's a lot of pieces. So we're going to take, after we cut this that way, we're going to take this and cut it this way, or not cut it, fold it a couple times until we have the 4 layers of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll just fold the piece in half also, and that way we can place this pattern piece down and cut all the pieces out at once. So that way that'll be done. Okay. Now we're going to save pattern piece number 1 for just a minute. We're going to just kind of toss it to the side. Make sure you can find it. One of the biggest things I always mess up on is being able to find stuff after I put it somewhere. When I'm sewing, I always lose my scissors and stuff. So anyway, put it over to the side so you can find it in a minute. We're going to go ahead and cut.